Popping himself out of the cramped accommodations, savoring the smell of air not warmed by baby crab, his wife embraced him. He let out a breath he didn't know he was holding. Said she had gotten his message. Thank God. It's good to see you made it out alive, old friend. From what I hear, many of your contemporaries weren't that lucky. Jor-El of Krypton smiled, taking in his appearance. And I see you have a couple of tagalongs. Something like that, Bardock admitted. And yeah, half the Saiyans died out there. Casualties of the Viltrumite assault. You saw the message. We need to talk. Jor-El would nod, having seen the official Frieza Force notification along with the rest of the planet, knowing, just like Bardock, what that would have meant for them. Just as Bardock had been trying to convince his own people, his king, that there was no future near enough where they'd be able to fight off this threat before it killed them, Jor-El had long since been trying to argue the same. His arguments fell on even deafer ears. The Kryptonians' pacifistic nature made them far less likely to actually put up a fight. They'd even begun to convince themselves that they could somehow reform the Frieza Force if they had just kept working with them, if they just kept the status quo going, gaining political power within the network. After hearing that, Bardock began to wonder how the smartest people in the world could be so damn stupid. Did you do it yet? Bardock asked, clutching his fist to the point that he was even drawing blood from them. Running away like cowards was the only option. Every Saiyan on the planet could confront Frieza and it wouldn't get anywhere, especially now that they knew Kryptonians weren't going to help. It didn't make the bitter taste in his mouth go away. So far, we've managed a few crafts, one for your child and an adult, one for Kal-El and an adult, and one for Kara. Your niece? You talked to her folks? Bardock asked, the look in Jor-El's eyes telling him everything he needed to know. It was the smart play, kidnapping the brat for her own good, especially if her parents were as dumb as the rest of Krypton. No kid should have to suffer for their parents' stupidity. He already hated himself for letting Raditz get dragged off with another unit. He left him a message, a way to find his ship. He just hoped his dumbass son was smart enough. With Bardock's craft, they could comfortably pit one more pair. One that he made very clear to Jor-El would be Muezli and her son. He refused to break his word on protecting them. He understood. It was Bardock's pride in his character as a warrior that drew Jor-El to him, after all. No matter how much of a hard-ass he was, the nobility in the men was nigh undeniable. It did, however, mean that he would have less than a week to develop another ship. In the moment, he seemed fine with it, completely casual as a matter of fact. Bardock shrugged it off. They only needed one more adult anyway. The Viltrumites made that decision for them a year ago. Bardock flinched. Laura L. was a good woman, always willing to say what she believed, never willing to hide. If only she had hid a bit further. Bardock was gonna kill Nolan, first damn chance he got, the second he was strong enough. This wouldn't be the end.